Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into it.
In the near future, the ESP system will celebrate its 24th anniversary, namely in 2019. It's been a long time since features like rain sensor, cruise control, stop-start system, hill assist, and many others, including ESP, have become the norm for modern man. Yes, all of them were created not only for the driver's comfort while traveling, but also to ensure a high level of safety. So, the hero we are discussing today, ESP, is a direct proof of this. But what is special about it? Read about it below. Important. Some countries, namely America, Australia, Israel, have passed a law that does not allow people to move on a car unequipped with this system. Why this system is needed? ESP in a car is a vehicle directional stability system. It is needed in order to prevent skidding at the moment of critical situation during driving, loss of steering or stability on slippery corners, or during acceleration, ensuring that the car moves along the trajectory on which it was moving. Important. People who doubt it should overcome the same path with skids on the car equipped with the system and on the car without it. Having tried it once, they will no longer doubt the importance of ESP. What does ESP do? It changes the angle of rotation of front wheels, motor torque, and also influences the degree of deformation of shock absorbers. If there is a special suspension, it is triggered at the moment of possible loss of stability. What it consists of includes sensors that monitor the angle of the steering wheel, the speed of movement on the corners, as well as the braking system. When incorrect actions are noticed, the sensors send signals to the control unit, allowing ESP to further prevent an emergency situation. Meanwhile, the system itself transmits signals to other related devices, for example, ABS and others, allowing the car to equalize. Read also, concepts of gross, curb weight, and maximum permissible vehicle weight. Is it worth overpaying for ESP? According to the legislation of most European countries, since 2014 all cars must have ESP in its basic configuration. Naturally, such cars cost more. Nevertheless, it should not be said that this scheme was invented in order to make more money from citizens. Quite the opposite. In order to take care of their safety, thus moving the country forward. We don't have this law in place, yet due to the realization of those running the country, that our citizens can't afford to buy such cars yet. As for overpaying for ESP, is it worth it? Yes, of course. Moreover, it is worth noting that most cars that have ESP are also equipped with other auxiliary systems, such as hill start, parking, assistant, differential lock, and so on. Those who believe in their own strength and consider themselves the best driver who does not need auxiliary devices, it is recommended to pay attention to cars from 1995. But, unfortunately, it is quite difficult to buy a car of this year in good condition. Sometimes it is easier to overpay a few thousand rubles and buy a newer vehicle with the ability to disable ESP. Alfa Romeo Mito can be considered as an example. Based on your driving style or mood, you can choose one of three modes: last-minute safety activation, settings designed for calm, city driving, fast system activation when trouble approaches. That is, as you understand, for those who wish to disconnect from electronics, it is enough to choose the mode city driving, when all sensors work at minimum speed. Is it possible to retrofit ESP? Yes, of course it is possible. But it is worth remembering that this operation will not only be as energy-consuming as possible, first of all, but will also require large financial investments. You will first need to find a really good specialist who will be ready to do the installation, to take care of the purchase of quality and appropriate accompanying ESP systems, for example, ABS, various tubes, and so on. Read also, all about the mode overdrive on the automatic transmission. Professionals do not recommend to engage in such experiments. Why? Because of the fact that it will be very difficult to pick up all the parts. For example, if the wiring you bought will fit, then the control units or hydroblock will not match. Also, versions of ABS, the main companion of ESP, differ from each other. Also, brakes in ESP installation can be components of the braking system. In simple words, it is quite possible to equip a car with ESP, but only if you have special skills. We strongly do not recommend you to do it yourself. It is better to turn to professionals, because this work is really complicated. Are there any differences between ESP? Yes, of course. As mentioned above, this system was released almost 24 years ago. It would be surprising if to this day it has remained the same, not evolved. By now, many auxiliary features and devices have been developed that make this system flawless. Naturally, the older the car, the simpler the ESP system itself. Well, we hope that thanks to this article you managed to know what ESP is and what it is eaten with. We also believe that after reading this article you will gladly give your preference to a vehicle equipped with this system. We are for safety on the road. We believe that you are too. Good luck. In conclusion, the Electronic Stability Program, or ESP, plays a crucial role in enhancing vehicle safety by helping drivers maintain control during skids. By automatically adjusting brake pressure and engine power, this advanced system significantly reduces the risk of accidents in challenging driving conditions. As we've seen, the effectiveness of ESP can be a game changer, potentially preventing thousands of crashes each year. Understanding how this technology works empowers drivers to make safer choices on the road. Remember, while ESP is a valuable aid, it is not a substitute for cautious driving. Stay safe and drive responsibly.